Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, where are you? You've gone to go get a sign, right? Some fabric to stitch and paint.
Mm-hmm.
Just stitching, right? And what are your other
We can also
objectives?
paint. I've got paint and things.
Yeah.
And what other little bits do you need?
Well, I think we can do like wooden signs around here in town. That's probably even cheaper than paper signs, right?
Definitely
A
way
little more
cheaper.
permanently. Yeah, a little more permanent. And then a banner with no wood involved for being on the actual tree.
Okay.
Dell's busy, yeah.
It'll take you a while to do that.
Cutting, sewing.
I think so. You
That's
can get
fine.
the strip of cloth, and then to stitch the proper things into it will take a while, maybe like a day or
Well,
two.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm just cutting out the letters and stitching them into place rather than actually.
Oh, okay,
embroidering
that makes a
them.
lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that in a night then, but it'll take you the rest of the night, basically. Is there anything else you'd like to do with the evening and night? Because it's already late.
Well, Alejandro is teaching yoga, but that's...
After the lesson,
So did he get a bunch of new clients?
I don't know. Alejandro, roll me a charisma check for how how glorious you were on stage. Not magnanimous, but magnificent you were on stage. That's the word.
Okay,
You're
it's
good.
a pass at least.
Yeah.
I'm quite charismatic.
You have 3 people sign up for personal yoga lessons.
Oh.
One of which is an emergency yoga lesson.
Okay. I think Alejandro needs to tend to this emergency. However,
Oh, a yoga emergency.
how desperate on a 3D6 is this person?
Desperate? Who said anything about desperate? She's
talking
willing to
about
pay you handsomely for your reward, for your services.
Okay, interesting. Alejandro is all ears.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I think
Or all something.
I'm
you get
guessing there are.
what
guessing
is
there are
your what is your standard rate? She asks. This is
Ooh. What is? I'm not sure. I mean, for yoga is one thing, but
I need a yoga instructor tonight.
But for the services she requires, that's quite interesting. What would be a standard rate, Neil?
That is a number you're going to have to make up.
How much do you think you're worth?
How much are you worth?
How wealthy does she look to be, though? That's the thing.
I mean, she's definitely not a noble, but she's probably not working in the fields all day. She's probably a townsfolk, not a full-on peasant.
So maybe middle class.
I don't know this woman, do I? For some reason, like it's not just a.
Yeah.
I say, well, why don't we for a basic set of yoga? Why don't we start with 5 silver and see if we can extend it to something more exotic later?
You see her face start to crumble a little bit, and she goes, "Oh no, that's a shame. I just have a few silver left tonight."
Alejandro, because this is the opening night. Alejandro can make exception.
Really, you're not more busy tonight than you would normally be?
Well, this is a glorious day, but let Alejandro inform me about fire safety as well, and we have a deal.
Baby, light my fire, she says as she grabs your hand and walks out.
He's
And
probably
we
gonna
can
be very
just fade.
confused when he actually talks to her about refire safety.
That
Yes,
does put a damper on
it's
things.
all good. It's all good.
There's a moment,
So- So how many hours exactly? Like are we talking?
That's
Are we
our
talking like?
constitution roll.
Yeah.
You can
Because
make
like
a con
I
roll
could go,
if you
I could
want.
go for a while.
I mean, you can make a con roll if you want, but we were just gonna let the scene fade to black and let the chat fill in their own imagination.
Yeah,
of what
I'm not.
happens.
We don't have to play it out. That's all fine. I'm just saying, like, can I have additional clients, Neil?
tonight.
Do that tonight.
he's
I think
yoga
the other
teacher,
clients
really.
were actually, some of them were actually looking for yoga classes later in the week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the other
I
clients
said
were,
that
were quite serious.
we shall make a booking. We shall go talk to Corey and we can book a time. I think he has the management. You know, are you the one who manages the?
He is now.
Go talk to Corey. He
I'm
manages.
the one who makes the list for him.
Okay.
Yes. And
Um,
we shall
So, he's
Alejandro shall
basically
see
your
to that
pimp
you will get your time. Don't worry.
Simon,
ladies.
go ahead and add 3 silver to your character sheet.
Oh goody.
You have a pimp now.
It's
You
like,
realise that.
"Dirty
You have
Or
Dirty
and
Mo.
add a 1d4 STDs upon on top of that.
But for realsies, what's your constitution score? I need to know.
11.
You might have some problems, Simon.
Cool. That's it.
I could outlast you. I have 12 constitution. So.
I think
We well, Fussy.
There's only
That
one way we
opens
can find
things
this
up.
out. So
This is
you
not
go.
something I have to delve deeper in.
God, this is not where I thought this night was going.
oh, come on. It's Shenanigans. You have to expect at least some of this.
Yeah, it was striking me just a few minutes ago that our D&D session was planning out and executing a stage cosplay dance number in a strip club.
Yeah, I know. I tried to ask you why you thought that would be a good place to hold a fire safety lesson.
Well,
In
it seemed
fairness-
just as far as D&D adventures go. Just hitting like
Del was totally not putting up, sort of like Del was like
Thank you.
seriously trying to win the fight. So, wasn't staged, goddammit.
Okay, so you get back to Shenanigans.
Shenanigans,
Dell
everybody.
starts stitching her cloth. The rest of you guys, I think, just go to sleep. Or do you
Yep.
try and buy wood and paint signs tonight?
I'll try to get wood and paint the signs.
Chip out 5 silver for some signs and stuff. They'll be pretty crude signs, but you can piece them together for a few silver.
I will help him do it as
Alright.
well.
Yeah, I will help.
Cool.
I shall rest.
And I'll help paint the signs. I've got a painting proficiency.
Sure. Hey, that's fine. And we can just go to the next day. So the next day comes, the sun goes up. You all wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and rested. What is your first task of the day?
Well, let's put up our signs.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Let's
Okay.
go around town, put up our signs. I think we had a sign spinner also
I'll be spinning a sign.
Okay.
in the town square.
When you start nailing up your first sign in the town square, a person comes over, looks at it, scratches his head, points to it, and says, "What's it say?"
Excellent point.
We should have
Oh, illiteracy.
image.
Is there a town crier
Not
here?
everybody has the proficiency points for that, do they?
I can't read, so I like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Maybe
New plan.
drawing our friend.
Is
Putting
there a
down
town
the
crier
fire,
in the town at
down
all?
the fire.
Didn't
There
even know.
is.
Ah. Perhaps we
Maybe
could-
yeah,
Let's
maybe hire that
redo the
guy.
signs with some pictures.
Alejandro likes this idea. I like.
We could totally
like
go. We could go to the town crier and ask him to pass the message on as well. Everybody
That
listens
would
to
be
the town crier.
excellent. Let's get the signs up with pictures though, so there'll be a reminder. Like
We
like,
should we
so
should
that even
make a
if people don't know what
picture.
they say, they'll see the pictures and they go, "Oh yeah, the fire safety thing."
Why don't
We
you?
should totally make the picture the wrestling match. They kind of look like the wrestling match. So not only is it a fire safety sign, it's also an advertisement for the backdoor wrestling match shows.
Yes.
2 for
I
1.
like it.
Why don't you guys draw me the sign and roll 20? The pen tool, I think it's like the second tool down. You got the pointer and then the pen or the
Oh,
paintbrush.
bring out your best. Like, bring
Okay,
out your
once- once-
bring
once
out your
go.
A game, guys.
Yeah, let's see your signs.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Are we all doing it?
I don't know. Whoever wants to draw a sign can draw a sign. Let's see how it goes.
I don't know. There's a difference between what I can draw given time, what Curry can
Well,
draw.
of course. We're just using a. I want to get. I want the basic elements. You know, it doesn't have to be beautiful. Just what does it roughly look like? You know, is it a tree on fire? Is it a dog peeing on a fire? Is that a gorilla?
It's probably me.
Well, we could
Orangutan?
paint like a mean-looking fire burning up the trees, and then we could next it's like a little cartoon, and then Alejandro wrestling the fire down.
Wow. I think someone is
And
doing
then-
that up top. Is that you, Del?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Dell.
Just a big X through the fire. There we go.
And then the next one can be like happy trees with Alejandro standing triumphant with his foot on the fire.
Sure. Just draw me the signs that you want to show. Actually, I'm going to go protect Dell's work so it doesn't accidentally get written over. If you don't mind. You shouldn't be able to change it anymore, but now no one else should be able to.
Yay.
I hate drawing on this though.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What is this going down on the lower left?
I was making a chainmail, thing on fire. I don't know.
A chainmail loincloth or a chainmail speedo?
Yeah, chainmail speedo on fire because you should keep the fire in your pants. Can remember? You know.
Got it.
You might
Gotta
want to
keep
put
the fire
some
in your
body
pants.
bits around it just so we know what it is, because at the moment it looks like kind of like a burning hammock.
Yeah.
Banana hammock.
So we got a forest actually on fire up here. We have a gorilla, an orangutan. I'm not sure.
Nobody's taking responsibility for that
Wait,
one.
you can't write "keep the fire in your pants." You're illiterate.
Damn it!
I'll help him. I'll help him.
Okay.
All right.
You have reading
so
writing.
my first panel will be like that. See, we've got our big, mean fire and trees on fire.
Whoops, I screwed up a
like
little bit.
face.
I'm trying to X out the fire in the forest.
Oh.
Except I'm not doing a very good job.
Oh no.
Can I undo that?
No. You have to like click on individual things and try and delete
Oh
them.
no.
It's really difficult. This is not a very good drawing program.
If you zoom in, perhaps you could. Like, if you really zoom in, it might help. It's a slide bar in the right hand corner, like upper right.
Oh, I deleted
I think
something.
yeah, because he hadn't taken the mouse off the paper, so it's all one entity, so you can just delete it.
Oh no.
Oh
But
no,
actually,
everything
how do
which you wanted is gone.
Control Z.
Ooh.
Control Z.
Control Z. Does it work in this?
I think
One
it is.
time. One time it
Oh
does.
no. Now I just left it a bunch of.
All right. So
The spirit design still lives, though, right?
sure. So a big fire with an X through it, a forest fire with an X through it, a loincloth on fire with the words "Keep the fire in your pants," and a burning man fighting another a non-burning man with a big X through the burning person. And you get a bunch of these signs and place them around town. Excellent. Meanwhile, you still have your. Oh, someone needs to pay for the cloth that you.
There's
I can play-
Alejandro
I can-
fighting the fire.
I can pay for the cloth. How much?
It's actually quite a bit of cloth, which was difficult to make back then. So I'm going to say a gold.
That's fine. I have some money left. Actually, a lot. I think I still have platinum pieces for like.
You're rolling in wealth.
Yeah. Not sure how.
Oh,
How does
good.
that?
Yeah.
How does downtime even work, like Neil? Because like I think I've had these platinum pieces for a little while now.
We just ignore downtime.
Okay.
Yeah. And somehow, even though the Cobalt Casino is destroying the local economy for like 50 miles around, I still am not getting a piece of that somehow.
You haven't gone back to check on it ever.
I go back to it. I assume that's like a downtime thing.
No, I mean, I haven't assumed it's a downtime thing. I was waiting for you to go back to it in game. You got to check in on that
I
thing.
assumed it was just like a general maintenance downtime.
No, I thought you just kind of had left it to run and you were waiting to come back to it, but
Oh no, I just assumed that
Okay.
just in downtime we go.
oh no, there's exciting things waiting to happen for you when you return.
Oh, okay. We'll have to do that sometime.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got your big banner. You've got everything else. Is there anything else you want to do, or what is the plan? Where are you going?
Well, let's
No, we need to go to the forest and hang.
let's put up our signs,
Signs are up.
and we'll let
Town crier.
hi the town crier.
There's the official town crier, and then there's the people that you can pay to go and advertise things for you by crying them in town. Which, if
let's
you
go
think
with-
about it, that's got to be a lot worse having people actually running around yelling at you things rather than just seeing signs posted places.
How much does the town crier want? Copper? Couple coppers? Or silver?
Well, you can pay like just kids a couple of copper, and they'll tell anyone anything you want. But if
Well,
you want
Nick's
the
going to be
real
basically
choir,
a town crier running around with his sign.
yeah. But if
Putting
you
a
want
sign.
someone who's got like a nice voice and some charisma and some presence to them, an actual professional crier, they cost $1 silver an hour.
Oh. Dear. Oh, well. Hmm.
That's
They don't
quite
get a lot of work, so they got to make it count when they do get it.
I see.
Yeah, maybe if they charge less, they get more work.
Should we
haggle
pay
down?
for a crier in?
Maybe see the thing is there's like really not all that much entertainment and stuff. It's not like people are going home and watching TV. Anything interesting, people are going to talk about. So if you were just to like pay for 2 hours a day in the middle of the day,
like the busiest or like the one.
yeah,
where
if you
people
did
are
like every day for a week for 2 hours a day, that would probably like everyone in town would be talking about, hey, what's that thing going on?
So are we paying for a week then?
Yeah, why
So-
don't you do like that, and you can
So-
also
14 silver.
That's 1 hour a day for that's 2 hours a day for a week. Yeah, 14 silver.
so it'd be less than a gold. You can have it include stuff about your show and your yoga class.
It's great. Let's do it.
And then
Again,
how about every once in a while mentioning that there might be a reenactment of the wrestling between the fire and the fireman in the back door, like on Fridays.
And you could show up for some of the things like, oh, look, there's Alejandro now, and you can be all oiled up and everything, just so people get a little taste of the merchandise.
Okay.
Oh, and like autographs and like pay for pictures, like, but there's no cameras. Like, oh damn.
You just have query painting.
Have someone like
pictures
draw
of you,
like,
and then
Yes, and, like
Sketches.
yes. We should pay a
caricatures of
sketcher.
you and other people together. Okay.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
So you pay the gold, the golden and a quarter, golden.
I can pay for that too.
Yeah.
1.4 gold.
Yeah, you pay the gold,
I just mark that off.
and it's all done. All that's left to do is hang the sign on the blue oak treant and get him to give you his branch.
All right, so Alejandro, are you going to continue doing firefighting shows?
Should we stick around in town for a while and then?
Well, if you're going to be like showing up every day, then are we basically like taking a week in town? And you're doing shows.
We can do that to really set the message in, to see that we really got the message across, you know.
Well, I say there's no time of present. Let's just go to the forest and talk to the tree.
So let's go then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a nice walk.
Tree time.
I'm feeling much better now. I think all this has done me some good. Like a nice walk in the
Well,
forest.
good.
Good. You guys trek through the
Nothing
Nothing
forest.
like a little trip to the back door to.
Indeed. Trip to the back door to lighten up the mood.
Yes.
How
some very bracing
many
ones.
hours does it take to get to the forest and back?
So Neil,
Not a long time.
when I did that hunting proficiency thing, do I know that there's nothing around here that would help me for what I need, or is it just I
No,
didn't
that
give up?
the hunting proficiency check just allows you to get within close range of some sort of animal or game. It doesn't necessarily hunt a specific thing that you want. Do you know what I mean?
What is it that you need exactly?
So I'm basically trying to make injected poison to coat my crossbow bolts in.
He's looking for the eder caps that live in the forest.
Oh,
Oh, those webby. Those like they're kind of like half spiders. No, it's like humanoid
Kinda.
spiders.
They're humanoid insect spidery thingies.
Mm.
Yeah.
if I remember from Baldur's Gate, those things could kick your ass.
Yes.
But I think I remember that Hold Person works on them.
There's
I would
something in the
be
background.
Okay with yeah, there's something in the background very loud
Is
from
there a
somebody.
blender going on somewhere?
There's a
Yeah, I
blender
think,
going somewhere.
think there's vacuuming going on.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that.
Can you mute yourself?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, zoom in the lower left. There's
Yeah.
lower that.
Roll
a...
left and zoom. There we go.
There you go. Cool.
I am okay with snakes as well. Anything with poison glands.
Well, there's no poisonous snakes in this forest. The only 3 things that are poisonous in the forest around here are wyverns, ettercaps,
Nope.
and huge centipedes. Now, those huge centipedes are kind of hard to find because they're so small. But they are more numerous. The ettercaps are probably your best bet because they're man-sized. So they're a little bit easier to find, and they're not too difficult to take down, unlike a wyvern. However, you are seeking them for their poison. They're poisonous. They're dangerous. But you kind
I
of
know,
know that because
so-
you're seeking that. So
I'm as we go into the forest. You guys want to help me kill some other caps?
What are other caps?
Humanoid sized monsters.
They sound nasty.
Why would we
would
do
you want
that?
to kill? Yes, why would you want to kill eticaps? They've not done anything to us.
Their poison glands are very good. I can use them to make coating for weapons.
Why would you want to poison anybody? It's terrible.
For killing more monsters.
Well, why don't you just not kill monsters in the first place?
Because they kill me. So I need
Not
to
if you.
be prepared.
Not if you don't start.
Yeah.
Shake my head. Monsters kill you if they see you. Doesn't matter if you start or stop.
I have to agree. I think maybe we do search a little bit. And at the same time, I'll also be looking to search for some healing herbs.
yes, starleaf.
Starleaf as well as other
Oh,
herbs.
you also meant
I will
healing
actually
herbs.
look. I will actually look for healing herbs.
Oh,
too.
okay. I thought you were.
But I will. A lot of my mind is around looking for Starleaf.
Sometimes
I'm bummed out.
giant slugs do just kind of come out of nowhere and attack you. It does
Yeah.
happen.
Or boars, or
Yes. It
Oh.
wouldn't be a bad thing to have up our sleeve,
Poisonous things.
in our
Oh.
back pocket.
Poisonous arrows.
Wait,
yes.
there are other caps in this forest, but there are no other spiders.
Are
There are
ettercaps
no
sentient?
poisonous. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to check for spider. Yes, there are poisonous spiders in the forest.
Guys, do you want to kill caps or spiders?
Which
Well,
one
if
sounds
ettercaps are
easier?
intelligent, then I don't think I really want to just go around killing them. That's then we're no better than the ettercap.
They are intelligent. They're just beasts.
Well, a Hold Person works on them, if I remember.
I don't know.
If I remember, the 2 ways to kill them were either Hold Person or to have them aggro on one character, which would run around in circles while you stood on that temple in the middle, and then your archers would keep shooting until they aggroed on one of the archers, and then that one would run around the temple.
Stop. Spiders, Then easier.
If we have to kill
I-
anything,
I
I'd still-
mean, if Alejandro,
Be very useful for the
Which
Well,
one do we think
is
would be
this
easier?
so important to you?
Yes.
Well, we're getting you a leg, and we're looking for some
That's because you are
plants
great
for.
Rob died.
Anil,
Uh-oh.
so Anil, would I
Robo was
know?
frozen.
Go out and get other people their heart and courage and everything else.
So,
Neil, do I know which one would be more dangerous, air cap or poisonous spiders?
Ettercap's poison is more deadly, so that makes them more dangerous, but it also makes the reward quite a bit greater.
I read the party now. Air cap's better, but dangerous, more dangerous.
Yes.
There, I don't have anything to neutralize poison yet, so that could be an issue.
Let's do spiders. They sound easier.
I'd say, why do we have to kill anything? Can't we just go and give this tree his sign?
Well, we're definitely going to do that.
I just wanted a nice walk in the woods
Yes,
today.
yeah,
That's all I really wanted.
Yeah. Talking about the after. So, basilisks and creatures, and you said you do not like boars. We can kill them better with poison. They not reach us
Well,
because
we could just
poison
not
kill-
fight in the first place.
Well, sometimes they find us. It just seems to happen a lot to us. If you noticed.
Question.
I suppose
why
you're right.
do you have those weapons and armor just for show?
No,
So,
to defend my friends.
see, I'm saying I
I don't
need
go out looking for
poison.
fights, though.
I need components for defend.
Oh, well, in that case, okay, that sounds fine then. Yes.
They're defensive weapons, not offensive
Gotta
weapons.
phrase it right, man.
Okay, this is important too much? Say I say if we come across spider, we do it, but perhaps not spend days to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Perhaps do this with oak tree first.
Yes,
and
let's take care of the oak tree first.
Oak tree.
We'll bring
Yes,
we'll bring the stuff back to get so the leg can get started. Don't know how long it'll take to be finished.
And then we hunt spiders while waiting for the leg to be finished.
That sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
Yes.
So go grab oak branch. Go back to little gnome. He start doing that. Go back to
No.
forest and look for spiders. Is that correct? Does Alejandro read you correctly?
I think that sounds good.
Do we have the banner? We have everything we.
Yeah, so what does the banner say precisely?
No fires, please, or something. I'm just, no, stop.
No fires,
only you,
please.
Only you can stop forest fires.
Only you can stop forest fires, and then probably a little embroidered heart at the bottom,
With a bear with
Maybe
a
what we
hat.
should have put is like something like campfires attract wyverns or something.
Too late now.
Well, we can always add it.
Do they?
Well, if you don't know and you saw it on a sign,
No.
You might think it does.
let's add that on the bottom. Forest fires attract wyverns.
Campfires attract
Yeah,
But
wyverns.
that's going
Campfires
to take a
attract
few
them.
hours because, I have to go, sort
Gotta
of,
go get some
test
new
all that.
cloth and stitch it in. And
I can help, Taylor.
okay, so,
Sometimes Coronado Vasquez even.
all right. So the two of you would double team it, and you get this all worked out. Such children. Such children.
Yeah, Neil. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, you get the new banner and you head out into the forest. You make your way back to the blue oak. who, upon your arrival, turns, the bark creaking, the wood kind of almost breaking but not quite, as the bark moves back, revealing these large knots that function as where its eyes should be. And it says, "You have returned."
Yes. Yes, we have. We have been busy, busy, busy. Busy as, let's not say beavers, because I'm sure that brings back bad memories for you. But anyway,
Bees.
bees, yes, busy as bees. And so, first off, our good friend here, Alejandro, has become officially known throughout town as a fighter of fires, and worked out a little skit, so we say, where he literally fights a fire, and we send the message about how fires should be taken care of. We have put up signs around the town. We have hired people to shout about it. And then we brought this beautiful banner here telling people to hang from your branches if you wish, or from a nearby tree if you don't. Telling people not to start fires, and that starting fires will attract wyverns.
Hang it in the most popular place in town.
Oh, I thought maybe we could hang it by you, so just to help make sure that there's no fires near you.
I can prevent local fires, the tree says, as it lifts itself off the ground by the roots, and the roots start crawling like centipede legs, and the whole tree moves
my.
towards you.
That's
Truly an impressive tree bark.
Tremendous.
I've never seen one with that big move before.
You, sir, are a friend of the forest.
We'll go hang. Okay, we'll go back and hang this in town then. Yeah.
We shall indeed then.
Maybe we can hang it on Shenanigans.
We could. I'm sure Desmond would love it.
One of the branches bends down towards you, Alejandro, and a limb, just a segment of the branch, can bloop, drops to the ground.
I do like my best, like courtesy, like the bow, like respectfully to the great tree.
You bow to the tree.
I bow to the tree.
Oh, no.
Enough with the puns. We need to branch out.
Oh, God.
We've got to leave
out,
this
that's
behind.
I can't work under these conditions, okay?
You guys are just nuts. Just nuts.
Oh, my God.
They're
You
way
won't
too
find-
many puns. There's more puns than you can shake a
I
stick
think
at.
our bark
One
is
more
worth
pun and I will leave, okay?
I think she's just green.
All right.
I take
You've gotten to
the
the root of everything here.
Yes.
No need to soil yourself.
No, I think her
Oh,
bark is bigger than her bite.
Yeah. I pick it up from the dirt.
All right.
We don't
that's
need you
all
pining
snappy
over
like
there.
That wasn't intended to be a
Okay,
pun or
it's done,
something.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes,
All
no
right.
more pining about all this. Let's run.
Oh.
I just turn like to the bee, like when the tree turns around, I say that ash.
You son of a
Even though
birch.
it's an oak. Okay,
All right.
let's. Okay. I pick up the blue oak branch.
Mhm.
It looks nice, I suppose.
Yeah, it looks like a big enough section that it could be carved into a peg leg. Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. And you take off. On your way back into town, however,
Oh no.
Chucky starts looking around, because he's looking for some of them big spiders to defend
Yep.
himself.
Oh
Chucky.
no.
You're dead to me.
Chucky, would you mind rolling a D10
Hunting
for
check?
me?
Don't you want a hunting check first?
No, I want your D10 first.
Oh,
I have made other appropriate checks. Okay.
6 giant poison spiders just jumps on you.
No, that's a
You
surprise.
Any
don't understand,
basilisk
like
and
somebody
just-
sneezes on me and I'm dead. Like I'm not even joking.
You guys crest a small, just a very gentle hill, and as you come over the top of it, you see the trees. In the trees before you are a giant pair of legs, The hips pretty much end at Alejandro's head, or start
Don't
at
lie.
Alejandro's head, and then go up from there.
Oh dear.
You can see large green sandals with some sort of long, thick leather straps or strips wrapping around a shin.
Oh shit! This isn't.
There seems to be a bow dangling from at the side of the hips, along with
Oh wait. What?
a sword that long sword is not the word. I mean, it's like a long sword for someone who's 12 feet tall.
It's a really fucking long sword.
It's a really fucking long sword.
I do own a long
and as-
sword.
It's a long sword made for what? Fuck? I don't get
For
it.
What is
giants.
this?
It's a giant.
Is it?
It's a giant, I think, is the term we're
Yes.
looking for. It's actually 4 giants.
What?
And one of them. Oh, I actually should check to see if they're surprised. They're not. And one of them leans down, getting its head below the trees, kind of rests one arm on a bent knee, and says, "Hello there, little people."
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we don't
Good
know who this-
day. Oh,
What
hello.
a fine day out here in the forest. What brings you out and about?
Shh, shh. Little guy, quiet.
I hide behind Alejandro.
Yes, hide behind my glorious backside.
We are simply crossing paths. You do not
Okay.
look like orcs.
Oh,
Although-
no.
Why, thank you.
Who are you? He says, pointing at Nicholas.
Oh, I am Nicholas, a wanderer who has come to these with these friends, and we have been trying to stop forest fires.
There's something strange about your appearance. Come closer.
Okay, I come a little closer.
He gets down close enough that his head is kind of just hovering above you, this massive head.
Mhm.
You said on closer inspection, something else you might look differently? This giant is inspecting you closely. What does he see?
He sees that although I'm like wearing a sword, I look very weak,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I have like some scholarly appearance. So it's like a very weak-looking warrior, but really it's kind of a scholarly appearance.
You are too frail to use that sword.
It is quite difficult, but I do keep it to scare my enemies away.
I like the fact that you go for the flimsy warrior, not for the guy whose whole body is wrapped in bandages.
Are you carrying a sword at your side, Chucky?
No, I have a big crossbow.
See, that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. The other giant starts stomping away. The one that was inspecting you gets back to a more crouched position, so it's not quite so close, and says, "What is your business in our woods?"
We're trying to we are spreading the word for putting out fires.
Yes, that was said already.
We're also looking for spiders.
Giant spiders.
Mm.
Spiders?
Yes, spiders.
One does
And
not normally
herbs.
look for spiders.
Well, how would we find them if we don't look for them?
What do you need these creatures for?
Well-
Need components from their bodies for spells and sort.
I thought you said it was for poison.
Yes, and that.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Is this a problem?
Well, apparently he really likes you. somehow. I don't know why. But he seems to have taken a fancy to your strange mismatch band. What we've got an elf and 4 humans, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You're yeah. Cool, you're
Actually,
the only
2
non-human
elves.
here.
Mousie's an elf,
Yeah.
right?
I'm an elf, but I mean you don't.
2
really
elves.
know.
Okay, 2 elves, 3 humans. He scratches his hairy chin and says, "I know of a place that spiders gather.
Where?
A little ways away. I will take you there, if you wish."
Would that
Yes.
be
That's quite nice of
very
you.
Nice.
Sounds
or-
marvelous.
Does sound rather fun. Yes, yes.
Right.
I
He begins to pick. Well, I guess he can only really pick 2 of you up at a time. But he reaches out with his hand for one,
Aren't there 4 of them?
2. Yeah, but the others have walked off. He reaches for Delanora and Malzi
Oh!
and just
Oh my!
grabs you guys.
Oh! Oh! This is exciting, isn't
Unless you
it?
resist.
So-
If you want
How
to
big is this
dodge.
guy?
I think the second like Mousy gets grabbed, he just faints. Like Mousy has a severe fight of heights. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Uh-oh, this could be bad.
Oh my!
He does that sometimes.
Hmm.
He's
Yeah,
weak.
so just if we just unplug him and plug him back in, it'll be fine later.
Give him just turn him down here. I just if he does that, like he just like turn his face down, like a slap him in the
Slap
face.
him in the face. Malzi, you wake up to being slapped in the face. I guess you wake up after
Wake
the
up.
slap.
Don't be rude to Sir Giant.
I can deal with heights.
Okay, let's.
Just close your eyes and don't think about it. It's fine. You'll be
Yes.
fine.
Think like you're flying. No big deal.
Yeah, I faint again. When you say
Ah,
Best
come
you just leave
on.
him. We'll wake him up. It's fine. We'll wake him up at the other end. Ready when you are, Mr. Giant.
Sorry for this,
I'm
Giant.
not getting up there.
You can put. I can carry Malzi. He's weak of heart and spirit. He's very weak. Malzi.
Okay. He sets Malzi back down and reaches
carry
out
him.
for Nicholas.
Oh no.
You can try and dodge, in which case you'll have to make an attack roll to hit
Don't be
you
rude.
if you want.
I would suggest rolling with it.
I will roll with it.
Okay.
I will roll with it. Oh
the
no.
giant picks you up. So it's Delanora and Nicholas, or Niklaus, in the giant's
Mhm.
hands as he trudges through the forest, eventually bringing you.
I carry Malzi on my shoulder, like hands on my shoulders like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I-
I don't
I'm-
know when I wake up, so you tell me.
Yeah,
which way to-
they'll wake you up when you get there. They're not going too terribly far. And about half an hour later, you guys, well, you probably wake up after somewhere in the half an hour, actually. Half an hour later, you guys arrive at a denser section of the forest. The trees seem to be a little bit older and a little bit closer together. And the giant points inward and says, "There are spiders in here, many of them."
Do you know how many? Alejandro can't count.
There are too many to count.
Alejandro's not like this.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the lift, Mr. Giant. It was wonderful.
This
Yes, thank you very much for your
Yes.
help.
that was very helpful.
What was your name, by the way, sir?
Walking.
Walking. Ah,
Thank you,
Christopher.
Walken.
First name Christopher.
No. Walking is my first name.
what's your second name then?
I do not have a second name.
Ah,
So it's also your last name.
One could phrase it such.
And middle name. Walken, Walken, Walken.
No. No, not
Yes.
at all.
Too much.
One time is enough.
Yes. You, sir, absolutely have our thanks. This was extremely helpful of you. And if you are ever in town, I would love to extend an invitation to you to a little place I have in town called the Back Door.
Give me an intelligence
You
check.
ever come in town, we will set you up right. Meatballs, everything.
Give me an intelligence check, Rob.
Oh, well, this fair.
What is my intelligence?
By the way, I think that this giant, we were lucky with it. Very lucky with it.
12.
It's not too bad.
Am I woken up, Neil?
Yes. You realize there's no way the giant is fitting anywhere inside your bar.
Well, if he's 12 feet, you don't think with the ceiling would be...
Ceiling's
You
only
can always
like
set up a
7 or 8
special
feet.
outdoor
Sit down.
space for him, right?
I mean, maybe in theory he could, if he were somehow in the building, he could be there, but to get through a doorway is a problem.
Okay.
It'd be like
So
crawling through a kid's playhouse. In theory, you could do it, but you're likely to break something, especially if you're having a good time.
Well, I extend the invitation anyway.
Okay.
If he does take it up, we'll work something out.
All right.
Corey,
Yes.
do you have a sleep spell?
I don't. I'm not a mage. But if any goblin mafia people ask, I'm absolutely the most powerful mage you've ever met.
Yes,
But between us, I'm not.
I have one. If they go to sleep, it may be easier to kill them.
Absolutely. I think that would be an excellent idea.
Too bad.
I don't
Nobody
actually
has
have much
sleep.
I can do against spiders. I'm more in the keeping everybody alive thing.
Please
Mr.
don't
Does Mr. Walking walk away?
Yes.
ch-
just still
try,
Bye. Thank you.
try not to hurt them in where do spiders have their poison glands?
In their face.
Mandibles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it comes
yeah,
out
they're
in
sort
the
of in the-
fangs.
Yeah,
But
the,
the
glands
glands
are
are-
kind of like they're in the head area somewhere. Can't remember
Try
exactly.
and not hurt them in their mouths. That's where the glands I need are.
That's also what they'll be biting us with.
You can just crush their bodies.
Why does it feel like we're in over here?
Well, if the sleep works, then we can just go up and smash,
their
like
heads
cut
off?
their heads off.
Hmm.
Yes.
What? What are? Oh,
Well, you guys can do that.
yeah. Too bad we can't light a fire, right, guys? Smoke them out.
Well,
Because that would be
not that
go against our core, you know.
can't. It's just that we shouldn't.
I cock my crossbow, make sure its arm is loaded.
I will get my bow out, since that is the one thing I actually can do to hurt things.
Does anybody have a spare bow?
Did you not buy a bow?
He
I
didn't
couldn't
have money.
afford it.
Oh.
He's skilled in
I
it,
have
though.
arrows though.
You bought arrows, but you don't have a
But
bow.
no, I couldn't afford it.
I've got a spear.
Oh, could I borrow it for this?
Well, you have a sword, don't you?
I have a sword, but I don't really plan on using it. It's only for scaring people.
If you want, if you would like to borrow my spear, certainly. Why not?
Bow, please. Can I borrow your bow?
I don't have a bow. I have a
Oh,
spear.
spear?
Yeah.
I don't know if that will help because that means I would have to get close.
Well, you're further away with the spear.
Yeah,
Aren't you
maybe.
a spellcaster?
Yeah. I don't really want to get too close.
You make magic and they go bye bye. Yes.
Sure, I could.
Do you have some spells to help dispatch these?
What spells do you have?
I would have to see. Unfortunately, I did my cantrip earlier, and so the only other one that I have right now.
That was a week ago.
That's the rest.
The-
That was a week ago.
Okay, in that case, I would have one magic missile, which is useful, and one chill touch, which I would not want to use, because I would have to touch them.
Magic missile is okay, but save it for the bigger ones. I would try and put the smaller ones to sleep.
Yeah. Well, too bad I don't have any such thing.
Okay.
No problem.
I feel
So-
like we're going to get fucked by poison.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, here's the thing. I can't cure poison. I've got 4 CLWs. The hold persons will only work on an eder cap.
Well, I mean, does spider poison generally like last so that if you're not cured, you just die, or like?
I don't know here.
Mhm.
Neil, could I make a check to figure that out?
To know what?
If spider poison is deadly on the long term, like if you
Yeah, that's why the spiders have it.
no, in the idea that like if a spider just bites you, then you're just dead. Is that a thing?
You
or...
can't cure poison. Or
It takes a while for the poison to take effect. It takes like 15 minutes ish for the poison to really kick in. But the spider poison that you are looking for here, the large spiders, if it really takes hold in a person, which sometimes it doesn't, but if it does fully take hold, if they get enough into you to really hurt you, it'll kill most people just right out.
Is there any way I can make a cure for that using my herbalism check? To make a salve or a or any type of like ingested poison that would not necessarily hurt the user, but make them throw up.
I think I can do slow
Well, it's not a matter
poison.
of throwing up because it's injected. It's not like you're eating something. It's,
Oh yeah, you're right.
why does it feel like we should actually be talking about this back at town and not now? Like it feels like we're not prepared enough to do this at this point in time. Feels like we're underprepared. We know where they are, but perhaps we should.
Now we know where they are, so we can come back later.
Yes, I
replace
feel
my-
like that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I can replace my hold persons with 2 slow poisons, which
So,
will allow us to bring you back to town where you can die.
Chucky, do you have the healing proficiency as well?
I have
I have
healing.
healing and herbalism.
I have healing and
Someone has both?
herbalism also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have healing and herbalism.
So would we be able to deal with poison?
If you have a healing proficiency, you can give, if you attend someone who's been bitten or who has been poisoned for 5 rounds continuously, immediately after they get infected or bitten, whatever, you can give them a +2 bonus to their saving throw.
That doesn't sound very good.
It's not great. I'm taking a look to see if the healing or the herbalism proficiency plays into
+1 to heal
Because
for
the
herbalism.
herbalism says we can heal for something depending how many salves we make. I'm trying to find the exact entry on that.
Are there any poisonous snakes around that would do just as well
No.
as the
No,
spiders?
there's no snakes in this
Never mind.
region.
That's too bad, because snake charm is apparently a spell. You
That-
make this whole hunting things a lot easier.
Do you have it? Snake charm?
Well, apparently clerics can get it.
You can heal with herbalism though. That wouldn't necessarily help too much, but you can still heal.
Well, I can heal with CLWs too.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about this back at town?
Let's get out of here before.
But
Big time,
before the
yeah.
DM decides we're taking too long, he's gonna roll encounters against us.
I'm gonna start hiding. I'm gonna start hiding behind, like, to try to make myself not look like a big target. I was like, hey, let's get out of
How
here.
tall? What's
Yeah.
the height and weight are you?
Oh God.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm about 5'9", 165 pounds.
Okay.
Nothing special, just normal human.
Okay. So you could easily hide behind Alejandro.
Okay, nice. I'm like thinking, I'm gonna hide behind Alejandro.
Yeah, super easy.
You go to hide behind a
I
Honda.
think
moment.
most
You're
people
already there.
hide
Don't
behind
worry,
Alejandro.
You're sharing space behind me. I'm like, yes, hide behind my glorious muscle.
Yes, this was only a little ways out of town, so why don't we go back into town and then we
I
can
agree.
plan
I've got
out
some knitting
and
to
be
finish
prepared.
as well.
I carefully try to remember this location for the future, for some far future event. So I'm memorizing this location as much as I can,
Okay.
remembering the
I
clearance.
have a precise memory, so I remember exactly where we went and how we did it.
Good. I mean, it helps if multiple people remember what's going on. So good. So, you head back into town.
Yes, because we are pussies.
Maybe buy some antitoxins.
Sensible. We're sensible.
Yes.
Tactical retreat.
Let's get some way to deal with poison other than
I
dying.
can get slow poison, which will basically save you. It'll
Or-
prevent you from dying for 3 hours,
Basically long enough for us to get back in town and die in town.
Well,
or try to find a priest that has neutralized poison.
well,
Is there a priest that has neutralized poison?
you don't
Takes
know any clerics in town. You've never tried to make friends with any.
Isn't Morton around?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
He's
ask.
somewhere around here, but you haven't seen him recently.
Oh, he's so hard to miss.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why? If you're 400 pounds, I mean,
yeah.
Come
I
on.
mean, you would
That's
know
a
that he
recognizable silhouette right there.
does not have neutralized poison.
Yes,
it
I think you have to be
takes-
5th level. It's a 3rd level cleric
It's
spell.
a 4th level cleric spell, unfortunately. So you need
I'm
a
looking
7th.
at 3rd neutralize. Oh, that's for druids. My mistake.
Quick, somebody make
Is
a
there a
druid.
5th level druid?
and if I wanted
There's
to go
fourth
into
level
system shock every time you shape your wild shape and have to battle like the biggest baddest druid there is to gain like enough levels to gain in the class, I'm sure.
Are there any druids about town?
Just like hanging out. No,
Well,
the
you know,
druids don't
they're
really like to hang out in town.
druid or something.
No, you haven't come across any druids, and they don't really hang out. But Shenanigans is a place where people of your type gather, so you might be able to
That's
find.
true.
Our
If anybody
there.
knows,
What exactly
Desmond
do you mean by our type?
You know exactly what I mean by your type. You people.
Fucking weirdos. You people.
Yes, if anyone would know where we could find a druid, it would be Desmond.
It would be Desmond.
But I don't think a druid would condone our slaying of spiders
You
necessarily.
don't have to know about it.
I suppose.
Are we heading back to town, by
Do we
the way?
really want to make ourselves a liar?
Yes, we're heading back to town.
Yes.
Let's say we're in
Okay.
town. We walk
Yeah.
to town. We're
You
there.
arrive in town.
Town and a lack of spiders all around us.
Right. I'm gonna.
where-
I'm gonna.
There's exactly as many spiders around us as there are polar bears.
Oh, a polar bear
So
appears
you
from
hope.
the
It's
sky.
perhaps
Uh-oh.
even linked. Who knows?
Where are you going, Chloe?
I was going to head to Shenanigans and ask Desmond if I could put the poster up or the banner up outside.
Okay.
So-
You
Desmond.
arrive.
Desmond.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Desmond!
Del, how's it going?
Oh, good, thank you. Yes, I've had some really bracing walks in the woods today, and I got carried by a giant. It was marvelous.
A friendly giant in the forest?
Yes.
Was
Four
he
of them.
green?
No, his name
Was
was
he-
Walking.
He had green sandals. I thought he was
he
going
a
to talk
jolly
to us.
green giant?
He didn't
I
seem
did
particularly
think
jolly,
he was
no.
going to talk to us about vegetables, but it never came up.
Shame. Well, that's nice. Everyone, giant rides are pleasant. Did you get to go above the trees, or did you stay below?
Oh no, below the trees, below the trees.
Well, if you
But,
make friends,
yes.
get him to lift you above. It's quite amazing. Almost as good as a griffin ride.
Ooh, I'd quite like to ride a griffin one day. Anyway, the reason I call we we've been doing this campaign to prevent forest fires.
Someone was
And I made
mentioning
this-
that.
Yeah. I made this banner, and I'd like to hang it on Shenanigans outside Shenanigans, please.
Why?
Because to prevent forest fires, to raise awareness of forest fires.
Is that a problem?
It is to the blue oak, yes. It was very vehement about it.
The blue oak?
Yes.
Did you talk
I
to a
show
tree?
him like the. I show him the blue oak branch. Like, look.
Talking tree, talking big tree.
Yes,
Alejandro,
it's very.
did you
It
eat
was
those mushrooms that Glibglob brought you?
No. It was talking. We all spoke.
No, that
Did
was
you
only
all
one
eat Glibglob's
time.
mushrooms? Because I've done that before, and you don't want to eat Glibglob's mushrooms.
I haven't had mushrooms since last Tuesday, and that was in your stew. Thank you.
Yes.
One time, Desmond. One time.
Okay, all right. Look,
I know you should not eat.
It was actually a very well-spoken tree, much more articulate than a lot of the other ones that I've spoken to, even the one in your backyard.
you
That's
spend a
how
lot of time
Jesus
talking to the
talks.
tree in my backyard.
Just the once. That was the one that let us know that it was Aristotle.
Right. Good.
Have you seen Aristotle recently?
You shouldn't talk to that tree, by the way. He's a liar. Aristotle, yeah, she was through here earlier today.
Oh, how is she? How are the kittens?
Fine. They're all fine. Anyway, this
Aw.
banner, I didn't really think, there's been no major forest fires in a while.
No, and that's why we need to put the banner up to make sure everybody remains aware and prevent them.
You're welcome.
Prevention is better than cure, you know.
But isn't already prevented?
Yes, but you've got to keep on top of things.
Until
should've
the
just-
next time.
That's not.
And we promised the oak. We did promise the oak that we'd do it.
For how long do you want to hang the sign out the front?
Oh, I don't know, a month or so?
A month?
Yes.
All right, well, I will allow you to
Please,
rent the
Desmond.
space above my door if you wish. But if you
Okay,
want to
how
put the
much?
Shenanigans name next to your Don't Burn Down Trees sign, it's not going to be cheap. I don't just sign on with any message. And while I generally agree with Don't Prevent Forest Fires, I don't want to be seen as one
Don't
of
prevent
them.
forest fires.
Because if there are any forest fires, is what I'm thinking. There's going to be a very large angry oak probably coming into town to have a word with us.
Are you an arsonist, Desmond? Do you have something you want to tell us?
I may once upon a time have set fire to a forest, but it was needed. All right, there was.
Well, this sounds
were a
like
lot of
a way
spiders.
to reverse any bad karma you may have racked up from that.
So,
Well, it's not like
Desmond,
any
what
of
do you
these trees
say?
know that I've done that. It's fine, as long as no one tells them.
But wouldn't it be a weight of your conscience, Desmond? Oh, wait. would
You
not
will
make
know.
would not make you feel better, Desmond, to do this, right? You know, come on. I give you.
I'll give you guys a week.
You are most magnanimous.
I was gonna say I give you free yoga lesson.
It's all right. I'm pretty limber these days. Lizzie
How's
keeps
the-
me stretched out.
I see what you mean.
Then he kind of looks around. Yeah.
What did you give your wife, by the way? Her birthday was, we had some party, but I didn't inquire because she said in the beginning that.
Right. Her birthday was yesterday.
Didn't we have a quest before for like a long time ago? Has there been a year since then? We got her a present though, as a quest.
That was an
From a guy.
anniversary gift, I think.
Oh, okay, that was an anniversary. Okay, cool.
I
What
mean,
did
I
you
don't
get
know what
her-
you're talking
what
about.
did you get her for her birthday?
No, for her birthday. Hey guys, you want to make a quick buck?
Why?
No,
Yeah.
no reason at all.
Oh, Desmond, did you forget your wife's birthday?
It
But
was
we had
really busy
Desmond.
yesterday. It was really
Desmond.
busy.
But
She's your
but
wife,
Desmond,
then.
we
She's
had
sleeping
party
in now.
hats and
Look.
everything.
I was wondering. She doesn't normally sleep in, and she didn't get up this morning. And Layla was making breakfast, and I got some free French toast. I didn't have to work for it. Oh God, guys, I'm in trouble.
Des.
Can you help me out here? I got to man the bar. No, I can't ask you to man the bar.
I'm on the bar.
Alejandro can serve.
Pour a good pint.
It's a good.
All
It's a good.
right. Here's what we can do. You bring me one of her dresses. You spring for the materials, and I will make her look fabulous. You both win.
Okay, watch the bar. Hold on, I'll be right back. And Desmond takes off. He comes back half an hour later with a gown stuffed into a backpack. He pulls it out all wrinkled like and hands it to you and says, "This is something that she wears that's nice."
All right, so I'll use this to get our measurements. Give me some money. I'll go buy some cloth. How nice it is.
If you
depends
need
on how
help
much
with
you
it,
wanna
if you
blow on
need
this.
help with a bit of sewing, I'm pretty handy with needle and thread.
Absolutely. So
He
how?
hands you a bag of 150 gold.
Oh my!
This could be pretty darn nice then.
Yeah. Make her look pretty. I mean, she is,
All right.
but you know.
All right, so
We
we'll do an emergency run out to the tailor's where I went before.
Okay. If you spend all, I mean, are you going to try and keep any back, or are you going to spend the whole 150? Are you skimming off the top? Are you embezzling from Shenanigans?
Well, I feel like we deserve a little something for saving his bacon, but I'll let him decide that.
I mean, he did just
Perhaps
let you
buy
put a sign
flowers?
up on his door.
Yeah, and I'm saving his bacon for a lot longer than that sign is going to be up.
Make sure to get receipts.
He'd be in trouble for a lot more than a week. All right, so I pick out colors at this price, go with silk and embroidery, some furs. The idea is that this is going to be kind of a chic huntress kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, it's going to embrace her hunter ranger side while still being very much like a fancy lady.
Diana,
Hey.
goddess of the hunt. Oh yeah.
Yes, Silk
Mhm.
Diana with
Mhm.
beautiful furs and things in foresty colors.
Leslie Nope's face on it.
Okay, so we'll go back and we will
Give
sew
me
this
your-
puppy. And with Delanora helping, can that add to the roll?
No, she can just make everything, all the work go faster, but it's still gonna
Okay.
be your creation. So, what is your? What were we doing for design checks before? Did we have a?
I don't know that we had a design check. We just had the actual crafting.
Okay, well, give me a craft.
I have the artistic trait for making it something really special.
Give me the crafting check then.
Okay, so dexterity.
I don't know. Probably.
And we are all forgotten about the spiders. Yes, mission accomplished.
Until you reminded everyone. Dexterity -1.
Darn.
Nice.
Okay.
The two of you knock something out. It takes you probably the rest of the day to do it. Actually, might even take
He
you longer.
owes us big.
Do you have anyone else that you can help bring in? Because otherwise, I think just two people alone can't make a beautiful chic dress in a day.
I can help them.
Do you have sewing?
Nope. But I can
Actually, I think Nick has sewing, has tailoring, don't you?
You muted.
Are you a
Nick.
tailor, Nick?
Nick, your microphone is muted on Zoom.
In the lower left corner.
No, I'm not. No.
There
I
it
thought you had it.
No, I didn't. I stripped every single thing that I needed to.
Oh,
get
okay.
a couple few things.
Okay,
So
yeah, because I
those
saw
are
that.
gone.
How
There's
about
no
we
task.
ship in some extra and get another tailor to like help out,
Okay.
take some extra money out of his and have another
Sure.
professional helper.
How much were you going to skim off the top, Rob?
I wasn't going to skim any. He's just going to owe us big time.
Okay.
How about if we skim just 1 gold?
I mean, that sounds reasonable payment, doesn't it? Just to
Sure.
help, or like a skilled hireling to just help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think hiring somebody for a day, a tailor to help for a day, can be that easy.
Yeah, that's not going to cost you too much. That's going to. You want a tailor that's actually pretty good, though.
And
not just some...
I don't think Desmond will really, say anything against that, really,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's his wife we're talking about. He's being a
oh, there's no
dumbass for
prices.
forgetting her birthday.
Didn't we we have saved his bacon with her a lot of times lately, it seems.
He's just not a particularly good husband, really, isn't he?
I think you guys just don't understand their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody else for Hardcore Heroes had to like talk her out of being mad at him.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job. They actually made it a lot worse.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's
but,
okay
you
because they
know,
worked it out in the end, like they always do, or
With
sometimes do.
sex. I don't know.
All right, so you use some money to pay for this, and it all gets done within the day. You give it to Desmond, and he gives it to Lizzie that night, saying that his artisans were putting the final touches on her gift, and it needed more time. And she
Smooth.
seems.
Very smooth.
I mean, he doesn't say who his sources are, and he takes full credit for it.
Yeah, he owes us big time.
But she is quite pleased, and yeah. But that leaves you no time that day to go back and visit with the gnome. So why don't we take our last break?
Well,
and-
actually, Alejandro could have gone and done that because he's not involved in the sewing.
Yeah.
I could leave there, right? I could go to the gnome.
Yeah.
Hello, gnome. Are you home?
why don't we take our break and we'll do gnome on the
Okay.
other side of the break. Only got 1 more hour left, so see you guys shortly. Bye bye.